What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video for the lifestyle overhaul series. So I just wanted to give a kind of little update and show you that this is the first leg day since the pec strain. So I'm kind of testing the waters a little bit more, pushing myself. So I did my rehabilitation exercises for the chest strain itself and honestly didn't feel any pain or any tightness whatsoever, which was very exciting. Um, so today we're going to try doing back squats. So that's one of the things that I wanted to try to do. Obviously, we're not going to pile on the weight. Maybe do like a plate, assess from there, and then I might climb up a little bit more just because that's a little bit light. But we can also play with tempo, reps, make it harder however we need to. So that exercise is kind of like one of the questionable ones. And then I'll show you the rest. So I'll pop up all of the exercises just on the side here so you can see what I'm talking about. But that's the only one that has some cause for like potential concern, along with I'm doing stiff-legged deadlifts for this workout, which I don't think will be an issue. However, just holding like a barbell, like a heavier barbell, I don't know like what kind of strain that really puts on the chest. I haven't like just held any heavy objects. So we're going to test that out. I think that one should be okay. I think we're going to be in good shape for that. It's really going to be the back squat, but it is what it is. As for the rest of the update, nutrition has been going pretty good. I'm actually down a couple pounds. So I started this at 250.4 pounds. I weighed myself today and I was 247.6. So right around 2.5 pounds of weight lost so far. And I haven't tracked, haven't really dialed too much in. I have been making just, I think, healthier choices throughout the day where um, honestly my mindset before was so unhealthy and I didn't realize just how bad it was. But during the day I would eat so well and so clean, like whole foods meals. And then at the end of the night I would always like have cravings during the day, but I'd just like push them away. And then at the end of the night I would just like indulge and I would just eat a ton of food. So like now what we're doing is I will have one cookie along with like a protein shake or protein rich other food that I'll pair it with, and just like enjoy that sweet treat and see if that satisfies it. And usually, honestly, it does. So, like drinking lots of water, staying hydrated still, we're aiming for 160 to 170 grams of protein, which is honestly on the lower side, but it's a very kind of easy target for me. If I hit 4 meals a day, usually I'm going to hit that protein target. So, um, we have the protein in. We're trying to prioritize recovery as much as possible while still staying active and moving. So I'll indulge, I'll have the treat, but I also pair it with something else. And I find that now, come the end of the day, I don't have as many cravings and I'm not sitting there binge eating. So I think that's going to play a huge impact. And I think we're going to see some progress in terms of weight, just in terms of that. So as my body kind of adjusts to that, that'll be an interesting one. And then once we kind of see a plateau from the point where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm eating consistently, my meals look okay, then we might start tracking. I want to push off tracking as much as possible because usually it's my go-to thing. Like as soon as I start dieting, it's like, okay, track your macros, hit those macros, and then just adjust as you go. But I struggle because I get very obsessive when it comes to that. So I want to try to do it in more of an intuitive way to start. And then as I need to dial it in, obviously we're going to eventually probably start tracking. But I just want to see how I can transform without having to take that next step. So that's kind of the game plan there. In terms of running, we hit 2 runs last week. We're going to aim for 2 this week. Today, when I'm filming this, it is Sunday. So I'm thinking I might run tomorrow. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're doing a leg day today. So I'll probably run on Tuesday. I think Tuesday will probably be the day. We'll see if my legs are recovered by then, or else we might have to push it to Wednesday. But I don't plan on doing too crazy of a workout for the legs. It's going to be like 5 exercises, 2 quad, 2 hamstring, and then we're going to hit some calves, and that's going to be it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, and then as well, comment down below if you enjoyed this video, or if there's anything else that you would recommend in terms of maybe assisting with the recovery on the pec strain. I honestly, if like from what I can tell, everything feels like 100%. Like everything feels perfectly fine, but I'm so terrified that like I do one little thing and it's gonna just re-tear. So I'm very, very hesitant, but I think we're going to be safe with legs. So that's why we're starting with legs right now, and then we'll kind of assess from there. But as always, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be fantastic, because we are trying to grow, and turn those notifications on, because if you don't know, I've been posting every day since I've started this series. I've had a video going out. However, I eventually do think I'm going to taper back, just because it's going to be hard to maintain posting every day, and I don't think that it's going to be necessary. But right now I feel like I have like a lot to kind of just touch on and give little short updates, so we're rolling with it. But if the notifications are on, you're not going to miss a video when it does post. And yeah, so hopefully you've been enjoying this series. I've been enjoying actually filming it and putting out this content, and kind of like being as transparent as possible when it comes to everything. So if you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, I have nothing else to say. So I'm going to let you go, and I will see you in the next video.